I'm just very used to being able to do a lot of like really dumb things on the subclasses I've been doing these on the past few seasons. Or I mean, like flat out, Stasis is just not as, even with the little buffs we got this season, it is not as strong as Arc Titan or Soul or anything. Right? That's why I can't do Dark Souls Challenger anymore. Like, every time I boot it back up, I just feel so rusty.
I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
Greetings, Captain. Commander Zavala has requested
I turned 30 last month. I'm done with those. I say I'm doing this, but again, I will focus on one game. I will focus on one game for my challenge stuff and just do a
Oh yes, quite. The Vax
no more challenge runs the other games for me.
The Exodus Black first arrived on Nessus.
Only 4 tries like doing that though. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually nuts. Yeah, like I said, that was like that's one of those games you gotta replay every couple of years. All right, speedrun. Yeah, you can't get into the rest of them. I know 2 has its issues. I don't know. I honestly still think I still put 3 like right behind 2. Really? Like it's different. Like I like it because I just like it because it's faster paced. I much like I like the faster paced combat, but I like the world building of the first one better. Yeah, that comparison is everywhere until it makes sense. Two, I'll probably never touch again. I get that. I get that. Okay, auto reload not working. Dude, I was actually really pleasantly surprised with the DS1 remaster, especially considering the Demon Souls remaster, especially considering the original team was not a FromSoft game. I don't think anybody from the original team was on that remaster. And I was actually really pleasantly surprised with it. Like visually, like it was pretty faithful. Like some parts are a little bit iffy, but I mean that kind of comes with the territory remake. And gameplay wise, it felt the same. Gameplay wise, like literally just felt the same. It felt like an updated version of the original. Exactly what it should be. If you next time you come up here, next time you're in the area, remind me. I don't use mine that often. You can borrow it. You can borrow it and play through it. What's so funny is like I remember like a friend of mine back in high school, like being like obsessed with like FromSoft games. Like he's huge into like Armored Core and everything. And then he started playing Demon Souls, and he was like trying to hype it up, but it was like wasn't really following, and wasn't really interested at the time. And then I go on over college to do like level 1 runs of every single goddamn game. Whoa. That was an interesting lag spike. Evading only 1v4s? Oh my god. To be honest, that's kind of... That is one thing... And I know the co-op and... I don't do summons. I'm like one of those, but I also don't really do a lot of invading or anything. But every now and then I will because it's kind of fun. That's something I flat out avoided in Elden Ring. Like I flat out avoided the co-op. Oh boy. Because like that, I noticed like that the matchmaking X prioritizes. Rather, I think it'll only match you with other players who have summons. So it's always a 1v2. At least a 1v2 in that game. I'm still so impressed how much they like really made the Souls formula work in the open world. I've watched some speedruns of those, and especially the first one. I cannot get into it, but they are so crazy to watch. It's so funny. Those games are so broken. They are so broken. Oh, don't do that. Actually, I didn't even realize how invading worked until I beat the game. I think I beat the game before I figured it out and did it on a second run. I was like, oh, that's how that works. Bloodborne's the most broken. I don't think I actually watched the run. Finishable? No. Yeah, like I said, like I've never too big into the PvP in those games. I basically play them as solo games entirely, but I'll invade every now and then. I never got into doing like actual duels or anything. So that part never really got to be my thing.
You have a fat ass and good internet.
I will butcher that name. Be a follow. Appreciate the follow. We're having a good night. Good day, whatever time it is for you.
I have proof that Empreek said that.
We're doing our first solo GM of the year. Attempt number 4, awkwardly enough. It should have been a first try one, but we're waking up. We're warming up.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority this episode.
Really? You actually got hit by that? I've heard of the cheater invaders,
From our intel,
but I never actually saw them.
targeting Vex installations.
I've never actually seen them.
However, removing him can only strengthen our position.
It's so funny. Like that's basically the biggest reason to play the remaster, because the remaster changes nothing else. It changes. I know people were kind of like saying, like, calling it out for not being much of a remaster. So they never claimed it was they never said it was a remake. That's kind of all it needed. Like, remember how many mods you had to pump the first one full of to work? Like, you had to run so many mods in the first game to for it to be even playable. Gotta stretch it out, you know? Yeah, first game of the season. You gotta warm up a little bit. Oh my god, yeah. Dude, the cheaters in those games are fucking wild. Any speed tech? New speed tech in 2? Really? Really? I gotta say, you know what? No. I was about to say, I should replay Dark Souls 2 and see if like maybe like I was just like it was like cloudy at the time and just didn't really click me at the time or whatever. I spent a lot of time in the game. It is good. It's a good game. I will flat out say Dark Souls 2 is a good game. I actually remember I did replay it recently because I tried out the Scholar Edition finally, and I'll say it's a decent game, but does not hold up with the rest of the franchise.
I predict several detachments of Cabal over the next few minutes.
I don't know what is with the art style in that game. Yeah, the art style and the character models are so weird looking.
I believe
Even for the time it released, you know?
possess the means to remove the Vex block.
Scholars is a big downgrade. Oh, honestly, same. That's the funniest thing. Like, I think I put more time into that one than any other one. I don't know why, but I still stand by it. I think it was the worst one. I think it's at the time, like, I didn't really have much to replay the first, no reason to replay the first one, and that one just came out, so I was like, you know what, I'll do a couple runs. It also had a lot of DLC. Compared to the rest, it really had a lot of DLC. What? You have a book? What book you got? Wait, my thing too, like I didn't have a console for Bloodborne. Like Bloodborne was like the last one I played. Ooh. Hey, I mean, if you're selling it, we know what you want for it. I'll glad to take more bullshit for the stealth. It has no room. Literally no room. A friend of mine from my old clan actually he recently sold me the DS1 PS4. So it's just sitting on the floor over there. I have nowhere to put it. I have nowhere to put it right now. It's like I need another shelf. He sent me that and like a lot of the old like collector's books, like the Cade Treasure book. The I guess there was a Callus book I didn't know existed. She sent me a lot of shit. A lot of old collector stuff. I think I have that too. There's only one. I think it's only the one. And random register. That's how you do a lot of that kind of stuff. I wish I ever knew anybody who just like worked at like fucking like GameStop or something to get the posters for a lot of the games like that. That would have been the coolest thing. Yeah, I've got so much like new stuff that I don't have anywhere to display at the moment. I think what I need is a lamp in the corner over there. I think I want to replace that and get a small half-size shelf, like half the size of the other ones. Let's put a lamp on the shelf for light. Literally just put a lamp on the shelf, and just put some more stuff on the shelf.
Excellent work,
Ooh.
Captain.
I just actually ordered 2 prints. No, actually, no. I got 2 originals. From if you know like Resolute, I got 2 original like paintings of his. Not the prints. I have nowhere to put those yet, but I wanted to support him because he's going through some medical stuff. So I ordered a few of those. Nowhere to put them. I have the Vogue and King's Fall prints from the store. Nowhere to put them. That's the problem with the tiny apartment. So eventually I'll have a place with room for all this stuff, but I don't know if I know their stuff. I've probably seen it on Twitter here and there. But ooh, of your own art. That's actually cool. I've actually been seriously considering. I don't know if I want to like commission just like a clanmate for 3D render, or get like full art made, or what, or something between, of like my 3 characters looks that I've been using forever. Probably the newer version because I just updated them. I feel like I've seen this. You should be able to link it in chat. You might get timed out if not. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed that bot. But if you want to share the link, go for it. If you get timed out, I'm sorry. It's like a 10-second timeout. But I think I fixed the bot. I put some sites on the whitelist. I think Twitter was one of them. I think I've seen this though. Yeah, share a link to it. If you get time to posting a link, I'm sorry, but I think you can post it. I see. I did not blow myself up that time. We're gonna spawn the extra champion. Is there another ad wave with him? Yes, there is. This solo is kind of a slog. Not gonna lie, it's not a difficult one. But wait, Field, did you link it in the clan server? We're supposed to hear. I want to see what he did. Oh no. That you might get timed out. Actually, Vanessa, are you still here? Vanessa, are you still lurking? Or any mods? Yep. When the timeout expires, can any mod do the permit, like exclamation point permit? And that'll let her post the link. Yeah, I'll watch the bit here. I gotta see what you entered. I'm still sad our video from the Witch Queen season didn't make it. Exclamation point permit and then her username. Just like that. Oop. There you go. And now you can post any links you want. Stasis gets so funny on these guys. Like sometimes it consistently freezes them and other times it doesn't. Let's see what you got here. Take a quick look behind on this rock. I think I did see that. I think I did see it. That's so cool. That is so well done. A booty hole. All right, buddy. These two barriers are the worst part of this whole strike. I say that about a lot of parts of this strike. The strike is the worst part of this whole strike. This entire strike is the worst part. Oh boy. Yeah, the boss was a little chaotic. The purple goop is not very obvious. And then getting the plates. No. The plate part is miserable, especially solo, because the plates reset. If they saved progress and didn't reset, it'd be a lot better. Because let me tell you, year one mechanics do not carry over very well to a lot of these GMs. I say that, and honestly, some of my favorite GMs have been like year one ones. Most of the Mercury ones from Worthy Arrivals. Despite the infinite forest segments, those ones were so good. Despite the forest segments taking forever. Or just like invis through them because you can just chain invis with teammates and just skip all them. And platinum didn't matter back then, so you could really just skip champions you don't want to fight. I think they started in 2020. Yeah, they started in 2020, which feels really weird thinking that far back. Because that feels like sooner ago than it really is. But Shadow Keep came out October 2019. That's when I started playing this game. And then GM's launched with Worthy, which is part of the same year. Yeah, just Master. Master was the highest. I think Shadowkeep introduced champions, but again, I wasn't playing pre-Shadowkeep, so I don't know. Yeah, I remember early on just farm Master for mats. And that was funny, the first batch of GMs didn't have... The rewards were identical to Master. Like, no adepts or anything yet, nothing new yet, really. Just... the same as Master rewards, but the draw was the title. Like, the Conquer title was the point.
There's Kargan.
Let's get some attack from those guys and maybe get some ammo out of them. That works. Doesn't usually work, but... Wait, which one? The one that gives me, like, PTSD is fucking tree probabilities. Tree probabilities and Garden World. Like I said, the Mercury strikes are brutal. We kept the plate. Oh my god. Fine. We're doing it this way. So the problem with this boss is the purple goop. The red laser just has the fans. What planet was it on? What are you thinking? This boss is so funny with this. It just unlocks them. I know tree probabilities had the lasers in the boss room. I don't know if they were attached to fans. I'm not sure if it's what you're thinking or not. Oh, bye. I will flat out say, Stasis really makes the strike a lot easier with the team. Really not the best play for solo, but it's more interesting than Invis. It's more interesting than running Invis. Yeah, I think that actually is tree probabilities. With like, it's kind of like a Sparrow segment. I think that actually is the one. It's like a Sparrow segment with those. If you like doodle a picture, I can probably tell you. Was it a single boss room or was it like a multi-phase boss room? It could also be Festering Core, that the new one with Shadowkeep. The Taken Cabal. And that got sunset right away. I think, yeah, tree probability was Cabal boss on Mercury. I think that might be what you're thinking. I think that might actually be what you're thinking. Everything is sounding very familiar as that strike. Ooh, don't want to step in the purple goop. Purple goop is the scariest part of this entire boss. Dude, I hope they find a solution to bring back a lot of the vaulted strikes without the entire... Like, I know they can't bring the whole planets back. We're probably never going to see them again. I actually really like what they did with the heist this season, though. Like, just bring a small part one of the planets back for a mission. Oh, that's a really good use. Like, I know that they can't bring the whole patrol zone back, stuff like that, and I hope that is more promising for us getting old strikes back. Okay, boss, out of here. I want that green real fast. Thank you. We're gonna see if we can cap a quick one. There's heavy brick over there. I want to get that for boss after. Now, the general idea here is freeze, but don't kill unless I have to, because they respawn. But honestly, solo, it's probably easier just to kill them. It was festering core with the taken cabal. That was a really good GM too. This is a really good strike. All right, that's 2. Get out of there before the incendiaries eat my ass. I probably can't get this one with just the blinding GL. I probably need to clear some room a little bit here. If I can kill like most things except like one red bar, okay, deal. That might actually help quite a bit. Nah, I'm being naded like hell. I think I need a super. I think I need a super. Oops. I guess that helps a little bit. Yeah. I swear it's always like one plate. Getting the one last plate sucks. Every time on this strike. I'm mostly going this way for the heavy brick I saw. Here it is. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Might be good here. Got it.
You keep doing that, and he's really gonna want you dead.
All right, we'll kill some shit first here. Before focusing boss. Those gladiators are a pain, but they don't respawn anymore. Oh boy. Goop. Yeet. It's funny, this is actually the very first DM I ever did. I tell the story every time I do it. I'm not gonna say names, but I was the only one at level in my clan at the time to run him. And I wanted to really do them week to week. I want to get the title right away. So I was going through Twitch directory. See if anyone was like doing helps. Let's find a team. Did not want to LFG it. I found a team of two of the biggest content creators in this game. Again, I'm not gonna say names because I think one of them's okay, but one of them is very problematic, and I don't like to advertise this stuff. But they basically they told me to run Divinity because we're still using the old metas, but Divinity was good, but no overloads on this strike. Didn't really need it. But they had me run Div. They both on Izzy. During that entire middle room, they told me to hide in the back and stay out of sight. Because I guess they got the AI patterns down really well for the helps. But it's basically telling me just don't do anything. That's basically what I was told to do. And then here, I was told to stay in the back of the room and keep Div on them. That was my first ever GM clear. It was not the most exciting. It was definitely not the most exciting. There's a heavy brick over there. I kind of want to go for it. But I don't think I'm that crazy. Two heavy bricks now. We'll grab that one at least. Where? Okay, you're going over there. I'll just grab this brick then. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, buddy. Thank you. The Christmas. Oh yeah, like I will. The only big content creator I like consistently play with nowadays is Attendant Nomad because he is in our clan. Which is still kind of wild to me that he joined the clan that I founded. Well, like I helped found. Obviously, it wasn't only me, but that's the only like. That's the only person I like. Only actually play with at that level. That level is like a very, very level-headed, very good person overall. But the only other like big content creator I really follow, I don't really talk to, obviously. The only one I actually follow is Left because he's just fucking funny. Yeah, I think I feel like a lot of it seems to be kind of a common thing. It's kind of funny. If you don't mind me asking who, I'm just kind of curious. You don't need to answer if you don't want to. I don't know if I have you actually. I think are you in Dojo? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I have physics added. He's invited me to scrims and stuff so many times. Like I just never have the chance. Ah, okay. I've been noticing I'm not gonna like, just send things like I've been noticing a lot of folks like leaving in game. I've actually noticed that with a lot of the few other clans too. Oh yeah, I gotta get in there. I just gotta get more involved in that side of things. Like I'll admit, like I'm not really one for private games too much. I'm too like loot driven, but I do want to get better. I'll actually enjoy PvP in this game again. Because ooh, the current meta and everything is something. I think we're gonna be trying to do more stuff like that within our clan. I'll probably stream some of the nights here and there. Someone's trying to set up like a weekly thing. That'd be pretty fun. This boss just has a slow burn. Like, he doesn't do anything after the plates. After you finish the plates, it's a freebie. Oh, him. Yeah, well, I think Mikey's the West Coast. So we'll make sure that we plan that accordingly with him. But I mean, also, like, no man wanted in. He's a fucking Dubai, so. I think just overall clans in this game are in a weird spot. Like, you basically get a chat in game and some triumphs. Like, it's goofy. There's not much there. The Discords are where it's really at. Whoop. Yeah, 4 engrams. There we go. Nice and easy. This is a little, not the fastest run by any means, but
What intel did you discover?
it's a fun one.
There's an almost unreadable data artifact here labeled Oxa,
That is 1 down, 5 to go.
but I'm able to make out Sund
We're gonna let it go to the funny screen.
access log.
Hey, Gabby, it's Gabby spin. It's Gabby spin. I still have it. Don't worry. It's still there.
Those are questions for another day, I suppose. But for now, well done.
35 minutes, not the worst.